Hello friends, I am Rahul Gupta. So again in the Corporate Insight we are learning one very interesting topic called the villains of the 21st century. Okay, why villain is important? Because every century has the new kind of villain. Okay, so like if we talk about the previous century, the fantastic invention we like say that it is a plastic polythene. Like when this invention happened of the plastic polythene, we thought, wow, this is the fantastic discovery we have done in the history of science. But now we know it is actually the villain. So we should understand what are the current villains in the 21st century, and then after that start thinking that how we can nail these. Okay, so this video will be talking about the four villains of the 21st century which are slowly killing the entire human organization. Okay, so let's understand what are those four villains. Okay, now in order to understand, now these four villains is not told by me. Okay, so like there's a proper research, proper thought process has been done. Okay, and based on that this has come. So he is the what I call is a brain coach. Okay, the mind valley trainer and the well known for his speed reading. Okay, so he has actually studied 3 decades the personal behavior, and his name is Jim Quick. He's the founder of the quick learning. Okay, and he has taught billions of people, okay, about how to learn faster, and he understand what is the meaning of brain optimization. Hello friends, I am Rahul Gupta from Starts with Why. So again, in the corporate insight, okay, this is a little off topic, but this is very important in the 21st century to understand the villains of this century, because every century come up with a new different villains. If we talk about previous century, the plastic polythene, which is one of the fantastic discovery, okay, assumed at the time, but now proved to be the one of the biggest threat to the entire organization. So like the entire humanity, so everyone is basically working to remove the plastic polythene from their system. Now similarly in the 21st century, okay, one of the famous founder of the quick learning, Jim Quick, actually has done a fantastic research, and based on his research he has figured out there are four villains which are slowly basically killing the people of the 21st century. So this video is letting you know what are those four villains and why they are the villains basically. Okay, so let's understand in a very nice manner. So first I'll introduce you to the researcher who has actually worked 3 decades understanding what are those four villains. Okay, so he's a brain coach. Okay, he has studied or he has researched a lot on the brain, and he's also called the mind valley trainer for the speed reading memory technique. James Quick, he's the founder of the quick learning. Okay, he has taught many students, okay, that how our mind works actually. Okay, so and what are the techniques you should do to memory improvement, high performance. So in a simple words, he understand based on his research what are the problematic areas or the villains of our brain. Okay, and how we can upgrade our brain if we understand these four villains. So stay tuned till last to understand that. Okay, so let's move on. What is like when we talk about our nature, okay, or our world, generally we are more interested in our physical fitness. Okay, so more focus is given, like go to gym, go to there, like even companies are promoting go there, go there. But now the trend is changing. People have started thinking about the mind physic. Okay, they are started thinking, okay, it is not only the physical fitness, it is the your mind fitness also. Okay, or the mental fitness. So now the problem is now people are realizing, but still it is at a very earlier stage. So our world actually doesn't foster a healthy environment for our brain. It provides a healthy environment for our physical body, but not for brain. So Jim Quick inducts that there are four actually villains which are coming in the society, okay, and which are hampering our ability to think, to focus, to learn, to grow, and actually to be fully human. Okay, now based on his research, he has figured out there are actually four villains. What are those four villains? The first one we call is the digital deluge. The second one is called digital distraction. The third one is called digital dementia, and the fourth one is called the digital deduction. So these are the 4 Ds. Very difficult word, correct? looks like, my God, some hi-fi word are there, correct? But don't worry, they are very, very simple. I am going to explain one by one what is the meaning, and will tell the context also, so you understand what is the meaning of that. Okay, so let's move on. Now the first one we call is the digital deluge. Okay, now the question comes, what is the meaning of digital deluge? Now if you see, like before 5 years, or let's say before 10-15 years, whenever we need any information, we were having the two sources. One are our books, another are people. Okay, so if we need any information, either we read the books or we basically ask the people. Okay, so if you think like, let's say, I will tell you a very fantastic story. Like my son, he went to the school, and like I saw his notebook on one day, and in that I saw like there is a his madam actually has corrected the few sentences, and then I check, okay, one sentence is spelling is wrong, and I told son, this spelling is wrong. But my son told, no, this is told by my ma'am. Okay, then I told, but it is wrong. He told, no, but this is told by ma'am. That means he has a faith or the trust that whatever the ma'am has told is basically like a God statement. Okay, anywhere in the world it can be wrong, but if I ma'am has told, that is the trust that we have. Okay, so we used to trust our teacher, we used to trust our parents, we used to trust the books at the time. But now lot more information is available on the smartphones. Lot more information. We call this is a digital deluge. Now these are the few numbers that can give you that, okay, there are number of emails sent every second. 2.9 million emails are sent every second. Okay, every data, every household is consuming 375 MB. This is, I think, less. Okay, this is every day. Now it is going in GBs. Okay, Google is processing 24 petabyte. Okay, every day. Tweets 50 million. Facebook 700 billion. Every minute search is happening. Amazon order 72.9 items, correct, per second. So now this number is old. Now it may be different. This I took basically from the internet to get you the context. Okay, now what is happening, because of this huge amount of data is available. Now what happens, let's say some teacher told, okay, the answer of this, what the people will do, they will do Google search, and they, hey, teacher doesn't know. Now the problem is you have so much information, so we are drowning in the data. Okay, and because of this rapid change, we are there are more anxiety, sleeplessness, because the expectation has increased. Now people are saying, you have a lot more information, utilize that, tell me what is the result. Okay, now we are looking for some sort of a tools, productivity tool, performance tool. Okay, and then we are not able to process, so we need a peace of mind. This is one of the biggest problem now, digital deluge. Lot more information is available to us than basically we need. Okay, that is the biggest problem. So this is one of the villain for our healthy mind. Now the second villain. Okay, now the second villain is basically we call is the digital distraction. Now what is the meaning of digital distraction? We all know our phone, our laptop are basically one of the digital distraction. Okay, like you are not able to concentrate, focus on any work. Now there was a study done that like 10 years before, okay, the average focused or the concentrated time span of a human being was approximately, let's say, 20 minutes or something. Now this has decreased less than 2 minutes. This study was done by one of the college. Digital distraction, you will be seeing, like, let's say you have any meeting in the company, let's say all the people are sitting here, and everyone the person will say 10 times phone. There are so many notifications coming, we are not able to focus. Okay, now in few of the companies, what they have made a rule, keep your phone aside, then go inside, so you will not be distracted. They understand that this is a villain. You are not able to focus your brain. You are basically changing your brain. You are tuning your brain for the distraction, and that can hamper your brain capability. That can hamper your brain functioning, because your brain has a proper time frame in which it has to process, and you are not giving that time. You are distracting. Okay. Now the third is basically we call the next villain is called a digital dementia. What is digital dementia? Now because of these technology thing, the cognitive function is reducing. Okay, now I was actually discussing with one of the children. Okay, he's from like there are different boards, CBSE board, ICSE board. This version was from the IB board called the International Baccalaureate. Now in that actually board they give the iPad. Okay, so every student will given the iPad and they need not to do any calculation. Now they were so much dependent on the device that they forgot to do 3 into 4 after that. My God, that is the pitiable situation if you are not able to do 3 into 4 and you are dependent on the devices. So what is happening? Our declining in the cognitive function. Our brain is not able to get utilized for which it is made up of. Slowly, we will become a dumb and our all these devices will basically overpower. This is called a digital dementia. It is happening. You can think like now we don't remember anyone phone, isn't it? Earlier when the phone was not there, we used to remember the phone number of many people. Okay, your wife, your father, your mother, your children. But now with the phone arrival, you don't remember the phone number now. Why? Because it is stored in this. So your thinking capability is decreasing. Okay, this is one of the villain. Now the last villain, okay, which is called a digital deduction. We as a human society, okay, we as a human have the different capability in comparison to the animals. Okay, because what is the difference between our in the human versus the animal? Human have the brain. Okay, now why that is important? Because the brain has the capability to take decisions. Okay, we can deduce what is happening, we can create something, but the animals can't do. Okay, now what is happening because of this digitalization? Now we are looking for that decision making should also be done by the tools. Nowadays you see there are so many tools coming in the market. They are saying, okay, you need not do anything, just click and the tool will tell you what is the correct answer. That means you are saying to your brain, sleep, you should not take any decision, only system will take the decision or the device will take a decision. You can see like there are, if you talk in the stock market, there are everyone is saying defend your profits with a digital deduction. Okay, obviously they are smarter, but that means you are assuming yourself that your brain is not able to defend with them, your brain is not able to compete with them. You are surrendering yourself in front of a digital deduction, and if this keeps on happening, okay, days are not far that we all will lose our basically deduction capability. Now, so what is the meaning of this? In summary, these cumulative effect of these four digital beliefs, okay, they are robbing us. They are robbing us. What is robbing? They are robbing focus, attention, learning, and basically most important, our ability to think. Okay, so if this keeps on happening, what is going to happen? We are going to get a brain fatigue, distraction, inability to learn, okay, unhappiness. We understand that these technical advances are required and they help us also, but they can also lead to the overload, memory loss, distraction, dependency. Okay, and it is going to get worse. It is going to get worse. So we have to have a proper balance in them. Okay, isn't it? So now the question is how to deal with these four villains. That's in 21st century. That is the biggest question. Okay. So please share your thoughts in the comment box. So let's learn together how to nail down these villains. What should we do? What should be the thought process? So how to basically tackle these four villains. Okay. What are those four villains are basically? Okay. So digital deluge, digital distraction, digital dementia, and digital deduction. So how to basically nail these four villains? Please help me, correct? Share your thoughts in the comment box and then let's learn together. Let's nail down these villains. Thank you. Keep learning.